Hi, if you clicked on this video, you're probably new to Roblox Studio. Here you will learn how to script, use Studio, and make your first Robux. Let's get started. First, we will talk about the most basic elements of the studio. Here, you can add parts to the scene. Unfortunately, Roblox has only 5 built-in parts you can choose from. Next up are tools. With the Select tool, you can drag objects with your cursor. The next most commonly used tools are the Scale tool and the Move tool. The last tool is the Rotate tool. Another Roblox Studio feature you should know is the Toolbox. The Toolbox is a place where people can post their assets, scripts, audio and images. It can be useful in some cases, but I don't recommend using the free models out there. The scripts can save a lot of time though. If you know what's going on, it's also a good way of learning scripting if you analyze those scripts. For now, we won't use it. Here, you can change snapping options. Remember that the Move snapping is the same for Move, Drag and Scale tool. Let's move on to the Properties tab. If you select an object, then in the Properties tab, it will show properties for that object. Here you can change colors for your part. Right below the colors, there's a place where you can change materials of your part. Next basic feature I will show you is the anchor button. It works like this: if the part is not anchored, it will be able to be moved by the player and other objects. Also, it will be affected by gravity. If the part is anchored, the only way to move it is by scripts. Next up is the Can Collide button. If you uncheck it, the part won't collide to other parts, but it will be able to sense touch and activate functions. Now, I will teach you about organizing parts in the Explorer and basic modeling. Let's go! Like you see now, I placed some parts. But in the Explorer it doesn't look good. Let's see how we can fix it. First way is to select the parts you want to group, right-click, and choose Model. Model groups all the parts you selected, and when you want to drag them in the scene, it will move as one object. If you want to rename something, right-click it, and choose Rename. Another way of grouping objects is folder. You can find it next to the model button after you right-click. It works almost the same as a model, but you can move the grouped objects on their own. It's more for organizing objects in the Explorer or for groups of models. Now let's get to the Studio's feature called Unions. When you click this Union button, it will join the selected objects together. Also, in the scene and in the Explorer it will be one object. Remember, you can always separate any union with the separate button. Another feature is a pretty useful one. It's the negate button. It works like this: when you select a part, and use that button, it makes the part negative. Then if the negative part is inside the positive parts, and you union them, the negative part will disappear and cut the normal parts like you see on the video. And that's all for this video. In the next one I will teach some really basic scripting. If the video was helpful, leave a like, so more people can see it. See you in the next one.